Here, and we're back today with an amazing episode. We're out here in nature for the first time in our actual series, and we're going to be talking a little bit about how to use compasses to help you to find ginseng. So I know it's winter time, and right now we can't actually go out and we find the ginseng, but I can explain to you how a compass can help you to determine the face of a mountain and how that's going to help you to find ginseng later on during the actual harvesting season. So we're going to go over to this mountain over here, and we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about that. Here we are on the side of the mountain here, guys, and as you can see behind me, we've got a whole bunch of pine trees. Now, all of these pine trees are very typical for this type of mountain because right now we are sitting on a southeast facing mountain. Now you might be wondering how I determine what face of the mountain we're sitting on. Well, as I'm sitting here and I'm looking directly out from the mountain, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to look at my compass. I'm going to hold it directly in front of me, and I see that my compass is saying that I'm facing directly southeast. So that is how I determine the face of the mountain. Now, if I were to be standing at the bottom of the mountain and try to determine what face the mountain is, I would be looking directly at the mountain, so I would actually look at my compass, I would see that I was facing northwest, and therefore the mountain is facing the opposite direction that I am, and therefore it would be a southeast facing mountain. Now, this is very helpful when you're trying to find ginseng during the ginseng season, because ginseng is what is called a calciphyte. So that means that the soil it grows in is primarily based on the calcium levels in the soil, so you're going to be looking for other plant life and stuff like that that also grows in high calcium levels. Now, pine is a very, very acidic tree that very commonly grows on south faces of the mountain, and therefore you won't get a lot of calcium, and ginseng is not very likely to grow in these kinds of areas, although you might find plants kind of like winterberry and stuff like that. So there are still plants that you can find on the south face of the mountain, but you're not going to find ginseng here most of the time. However, there are rare occasions where ginseng can be found on the south face of the mountain if there happens to be proper trees like sugar maple and the proper plant life surrounding it. It just doesn't happen that often. So that's basically all our video is really going to talk about today. So that's it. Don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and hit that notification bell for more.